Oh yeah, monster trucks are roaring into good old Simmons Bank Arena this weekend for Monster Jam. And for that, who's on the lucky assignment? We're going to find our very own Claire Kreitz there this morning, standing in front of El Toro. What is that? Loco, I believe you're standing in front of right now. So Claire, tell us all about what people can expect when they make it out to good old Monster Jam.
Hey, good morning, DJ. I'm here with Armando, the driver, and tell me a little bit about how you got into this.
Yeah, so this all started, as a crazy dream of mine when I was 6 years old, and I'll be 26 this year, so I'm literally living my childhood dream in front of everybody. It's been a dream since I was little. I'm an adrenaline junkie at heart, so when it comes to these things, this just wasn't no natural. I made it my dream to become a driver one day, and here I am, living my dream, so.
That is awesome. Now, how long have you been driving?
Yes, I've been competing for 6 years now. I started at 19, like I said. This is quite a different sport, compared to anybody else. The stuff we're doing with these trucks and the horsepower, the weight, the 12,000 pounds. They got 1,500 horsepower. The stuff we're doing with them now is just unheard of. And, back in the day, you wouldn't think we'll be doing these tricks we're doing now, backflips and moonwalks and all that good stuff. So it's action from start to finish.
How hard is it to learn how to do all of that crazy stuff? I've been to one of these before, and I mean, it's insane what you guys do.
Yeah, absolutely. We all, once we get hired, we go through a training with Monster Jam University, so we actually get taught by the best legends in the sport, and that's where we learn all the fundamentals of driving the truck, because as you can tell, this ain't no regular pickup truck. I mean, it's got 66-inch BKT tires, like I said, 12,000 pounds, 1,500 horsepower. You got to be some type of crazy to do what we do, but I love it. I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I love it all.
Awesome. Well, in the next half hour, we'll talk even more about Monster Jam, but for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Just got to get inside one of those. Come on.
We've got an action-packed motorsports experience for the entire family, and it's rolling into Simmons Bank Arena this weekend. That's right, Monster Jam.
He's got the juice.
It's back here in the natural state. And for that, our very own Claire Kreitz is live there this morning at Simmons Bank Arena with a look ahead of that action-packed event. Good morning, Claire.
Hey, good morning, DJ. Back with Armando. Let's talk about your truck. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so as you can see behind me, this is my popular truck, El Toro Loco. It's a bull, obviously. It's really special to me because this is the only bull truck that is around. It's been around for 20 years. It used to be called Bulldozer back in the day. So it kind of became to what it is now. El Toro Loco has got the horns on there. You got the teeth on the side. A cool little part about my truck is I actually have a button inside my truck that I hit that actually brings smoke out of the nose. So when a bull gets mad, I can control, and that's my little trick that gives me extra style points. So
that is so cool, and there's a lot that goes into this that a lot of people don't know. So tell me a little bit about your seat, especially.
Yeah, so we got full containment seats, so we'll actually get a mold of my body. So I don't let nobody sit in my seat because I don't want it to get any tighter or any looser for my safety and for everybody. But yeah, so a little cool thing about this truck is we actually control the front tires with the front steering, and it's called the rear steer. So we actually control the rear tires with the toggle switch. So these tires are so massive and so heavy that you need that extra help to get these trucks around the corners. So that's a cool little thing about this truck. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about we control the rear tires. So it takes a lot of I guess that power to move these big trucks. So.
And tell me how you get in it, because I think that's the biggest question so many people have.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously there's no door here, so I'll show you just how you get in. So watch this.
Look at that. You would have no idea. All right. Well, in the next half hour, we'll talk more about Monster Jam. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Claire, thanks. Monster trucks are roaring into Simmons Bank Arena this weekend for Monster Jam. And for that, we got to send it out to our Claire Kreitz, who's been there all morning long. Claire, we got to know, are you going to light that thing up anytime soon?
Hey, good morning, Hunter. Yes, we are. Not this hit, but the next one. So wait about 30 minutes and you'll hear it run. You can't hear us if it's running. But I'm back with Armando. Now, what can fans expect to see? What is this competition like?
Yeah, so, I like to put it in 3 words, like I said: unexpected, unscripted, and honestly unforgettable. This is not just for the kids, it's for the adults itself. Come out and have a good time. Come see us beat on these Monster Jam trucks. So we have racing competition, so it's obviously head-to-head racing. And then we have the two-wheel skills challenge, which is actually where us drivers try to, manage these big trucks on, on those front two tires or a wheelie or do any special trick on two wheels. So then we go from that to a donut competition to see who can actually spin the fastest and get the most revolutions out of a donut. And of course, my favorite is freestyle. When you have 75 seconds to come out here and do anything you want to, get that big score out of the fans. Because at the end of the day, the fans have the power to judge us, off of a scale of 1 to 10. And they're actually a part of the show as much as we are because we rely on the fan scoring.
Oh, that is so cool. Which is your favorite trick?
So actually, it's called a moonwalk. So I actually balance this 12,000-pound truck on this front two tires. So it takes a lot of skills. A lot of people don't know or realize all the stuff that we actually do inside of the truck. So we're honestly riding the truck. We're riding the brake. We control the rear tire with a toggle switch, the rear steer. We're gas and brake. We can't turn our heads in there, so we can't even look left or right. So whatever we can see in our peripheral vision, that's all we get.
Oh, wow. So cool. In the next half hour, like I said, we will fire up a truck, but for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks so much, Claire. Like we said, we got an action-packed motorsports experience for the entire family. Well, it's rolling into Simmons Bank Arena and happening this weekend. Right now, Monster Jam is back in the natural state. I just get excited reading that every time.
I can tell.
My heart's kind of pumping a little bit. Claire Kreitz is live this morning. Now, you told us, Claire, that y'all were going to crank that thing up in this hit, so we want to hear the power of that engine, of what is Monster Jam. We want to hear it, Claire.
Well, you will in just a few minutes. We have to stand up here to let the trucks, let them be able to start it for safety reasons. Back with Armando. So what can people expect this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, action-packed from start to finish. I tell people to buy their tickets, but you're honestly going to need the edge of it only. But, man, it's crazy fun from start to finish. I mean, we have girls and males drivers. So, like I said, man, it's not just for the kids. Come out and have a good time with us. Forget about your problems at home and see some big old trucks jump in the air.
Yeah, and you guys also have a pit party. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the pit party it's separate from the event. So the fans are able to come down to the track and walk to see see the jumps up close, meet us the favorite drivers, and get autographs and take pictures and stuff like that. And that's my favorite part of the event as a driver. I was once that kid waiting in line to meet my favorite driver, and now that I'm doing it, and now that the tables are turned, it's just awesome, and I can just get back to the fans and the little kids that look up to us. So yes, pit party tickets is separate from your event tickets. So we have one on Saturday before the 7 o'clock show. So I think it starts at 4:30. So make sure you buy your tickets.
Perfect. All right. So let's start it up.
All right. We'll give them the cue. As you can see, I mean, 1,500 horsepower. It gets really, really loud in here, but advise you to bring your earmuffs or earplugs. But like I said, it's action-packed from start to finish. If you've never seen a Monster Jam truck up close, I mean, this thing's 12,000 pounds, 1,500 horsepower. We're able to do backflips, and honestly, it's just crazy things we're able to do. It was just awesome.
That is awesome. Well, you hear it now. I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.